sensible.
Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's had a great night. We're ready for a great day. CNQ popping up here a little bit. Let's see where we at here. Overnight, we hit all-time highs again. Excuse me. ES 63.57 low. 63.39, I think. 38.5, so either way. It's about 18 points in range. And Q, its high was 23.309. Its low 245. Really? It doesn't seem right. Yeah, that's a tight, well, yeah, that's a tight range. It's only about 65 points in range. Kappa, about 200 ticks. Morning, Robin. Yes, you are first. Ding, 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 ding. About a half a point in range on the Ultra Bond. Gold. Oh, popped since I moved the yellow line. 27 points in range. Crude oil also popped since I moved the yellow line. You assets, you need to like not move after I move the yellow line like that. 110 ticks, and Bitcoin sitting around 119.3. And that's where we sit, stand there, whatever body posture you're choosing to take on this beautiful Friday morning. And we're ready to tackle the markets. And this morning, finally, I am on funded accounts. I have one funded Tradify and one funded Apex on the copier, along with a couple of evals from various companies. I also have hotkeys programmed into my Stream Deck where everything's at a press of a button. I don't even have to touch the mouse. And Q pulls back here, hit that 100 EMA and got scared, pulled back. Took a trade on one of my Take Profit Trader evals about a half an hour ago for only about 4 points, but on 2 contracts. The 2 contracts were an accident, but it was, and I didn't use the copy trader. I just did it on one eval because I wasn't real confident in the trade, but it worked out. We have a Fed speaker speaking right now. He said the private sector is not doing as well as people think. Other news today at 8:30, we have U.S. housing starts. And at 10 o'clock Eastern, University of Michigan sentiment preliminary. Okay, it's coming down here. I did give me a purple candle on the 2. And that would have led to a nice trade of at least 5 points here. But so giving back everything it worked to gain over the last over the last hour and a half. Just like that. And pops right back up. Interesting move there on from the NQ. Dow just going straight up, no pullback. ES is kind of choppy looking. The Russell, whoops. I don't have a Russell over there. Russell just straight up. Look at the Russell go. Straight up. Will you love me forever? Crude oil just straight up right now as well. I see 7 people here. I only see 1 like. So I remind you all to gore that like button for me. And I like you too. And if you had a button to press, I would press it. That sounded kind of odd. Nothing weird was meant by that comment. Nothing weird, I promise. Morning, Ron. I was wondering about you. I didn't see you the last couple days, unless I somehow missed you. Yeah, yesterday I had that interview, so it was probably easy to miss yesterday. Yeah, I'm glad you're here today. Oh, natural gas just exploded. Wow. Yeah, probably wasn't the best term to use there. Oops. So looking for our first trade on the Tradify funded account and the Apex funded account. And then I have, now I would never copy trade this many accounts on just funded accounts, but I got 4 evals hooked up on this copy trade as well. I got 2 TPTs. I got, what did I got? I don't even remember now. Where is it? I got two TPTs, a Tradeify. Oh wait, do I have 7? Yeah, I'm insane. 2 Apexes, a TPT, and 2 T. Try that again. 2 Apexes, a Tradeify, and 2 TPT evals. Are you down with TPT? Yeah, you know me. Q pulls back a little bit here. Gold's trying to push up. Bitcoin pushing up. Yeah, everything's hooked up. Everything. You haven't seen the picture, Robin? Give me a sec. And Q popping here. Okay. OBS. Oops. Wait, what just happened? Oh, that's what happened. Never mind. That picture showed up, right? I got my Windows discombobulated there. It didn't show up? Hold on. Let me do it again. Alright, I'll show it again. I understand. Don't miss a trade because of me. Still have stuff to do to make it look prettier. That's, part of the advantage of how I do things is, I mean, I don't sit in a regular office chair. I sit in a big old overstuffed recliner here at the desk. And what's not seen in that picture is that I have within arm's reach a thing on wheels that I can move over, have it right next to the chair. I can cook breakfast or I can cook a steak right next and not miss a trade. And the coffee pot is like within 3 feet of me as well. And you just kind of lollygagging here. I don't know how much that U.S. housing starts news coming up in about 7 minutes will really affect things. I got to get a couple of electrical improvements done to the house. Once that's done, then there's going to be a mini fridge next to the desk as well. And then I'll probably actually put the coffee pot on top of the mini fridge. When I originally planned this setup, I also included a microwave, but I don't actually use a microwave anymore. I cook everything fresh.
Order filled.
We're long NQ. Shooting for that recent high there at 272. We're in at 267. So looking for 5 points. With a 5-point stop. So 1-1. Well, if you guys missed the interview I did yesterday with the Funded Futures Network CEO Kevin, check that out. I'm gonna get that edited down to a standalone video, but excellent knowledge from Kevin. Looks like this might not work for me.
Stop fill.
Stop that. Wow, that was quick. Alrighty then. Our first trade on a whole bunch of accounts did not work out. But small loss, under $100 each, so we're fine. Yeah, mine makes a loud pop every now and then. My big fridge, it's like, I don't know what that is that's doing that. First time it did it, it ever did it, I was worried. Oh my god, it's gonna give out. But looks like this just spiked down to stop me out and it's heading back up. It's back at my entry. I'm not gonna re-enter. Still chopping around. Hey, JJR. I don't know. I mean, it says there's 10 people here. Not a lot of people talking. It's also Friday. We see less people on Friday. Absolutely agree, Robin. Absolutely agree. How you doing today, JJR? And Q pulls back again. Don't mix those two up and give coffee to the flowers, USC. And Q not doing anything fun. The news brought it down a little bit, but oh, yeah, I have heard that. The grounds are good for the soil. Not fun right now. This is just a choppy morning so far. Choppy. Nice work, JJR. Good job. Dow's still heading upwards. Russell's still, well, I don't know. I have the Russell block. Yeah, Russell's still heading upwards. This journey keeps throwing roadblocks at us, JJR, but I have no doubt that you're going to continue to move forward. Market really not giving anything. Although I did miss a play on the 1 minute chart there for 5 points, but there's days where you need patience. Patience. I'll have to listen to that song again because I don't really know it. I'm sure I've heard it. Just it's not ringing a bell. I just Googled it. So I'll have to listen to it at some point in time. So you can all, when I sing this next time I talk about patience, you can all blame Robin. There's a pop on NQ. Small pop, but a pop nonetheless. Just choppiness. Just choppy. Dow pulls back. About 19 minutes from the top of the hour. Anyone have anything else to talk about? Because right now this trading action is boring. Boring. Good morning, Donna. Welcome. Yeah, hopefully the Phillies can beat up on the Angels. Your name doesn't ring a bell? Are you new? Or am I just getting old? Both are possible. Crude oil with a big pullback as it heads toward its open. Ugly action on Q. Hey JC, how are you today? I'm doing good. Market is not. Market's all ugly. Yep, I am trading 2 funded accounts and 5 evals on the copier. Fundeds are a Tradify and an Apex. I'm currently down $88. Awesome, John. Awesome. Yeah, if the market would stop being like totally 100% choppy, it'd be a much better day. There's NQ trying to push up. Morning, Czar. How are you? There's a push up finally. Not that I was in on that trade, but there's a push up finally. Ugly price action. We do got more news coming up at 10 Eastern. Yep, I definitely believe in diversification. So, are you green or red on the day, Czar? Or somewhere in between? Bitcoin's trying to push back up to 120. He's only started futures props recently. He's been with FTMO on the Forex side for years. All right, Czar. Well, green is green, and continue that move forward. Speaking of FTMO, there's still rumblings and rumors that they're going to come in the futures. That could be quite interesting if they do. Honestly surprised that hasn't happened yet. And NQ pulls right back. Natural gas heading upwards again. Wonder why. I wonder why natural gas is so strong in the summer. Ouch. Ow, 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 ow. NQ pulling back. Knocking things off my desk. 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes at the top of the hour. Sorry about my quietness. I'm responding to a message on WhatsApp. And I hate WhatsApp. Yeah, gold's kind of just sideways too, like NQ is. Speaking of Bull and Ox, because we've been speaking a little bit about Bull and Ox, if anyone wants the 91% off, that ends tonight. FTMO is the biggest by far forex prop firm. Looks like I should have been trading crude today because that's given an absolutely beautiful move down. Even further down right now on its open. And they've been around a long, long time. Like almost as long as Topstep, I believe. There's NQ finally pushing up. It's pushed out of the range now. It was before that home on the range. I want to say it's SIM because it's CFDs, which, by the way, CFDs is illegal to trade in the United States. So FTMO can't even operate in the United States as a forex broker, or I mean, as a forex prop. They stopped taking United States clients a couple years ago. So I'm thinking it's simulated. But I haven't done a deep dive on it. Hello, Freighter. How are you? There's a nice pop on NQ. Now, it didn't really give me anything I trusted because we have been in such a range. I mean, it gave a nice little blue candle. And that blue candle popped on both the 2-minute and the 3-minute. But there was no way I could trust it because we were stuck in that range for so long. Is there fun things to do in Albania? So we're at the highest point on NQ that we've been in. Boom, 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 boom. About 3 hours. We chopped around like that for 3 freaking hours. Ooh, Bitcoin has took a big drop. And there's NQ continuing to try and push. So overnight we saw NQ hit the all-time high, which we've been seeing on a daily basis. But so overnight high, 309.5. Be interested to see if it pushes up back up there at the open or if we come back down. Nice. Sounds cool, Frater. Keep looking like it's hitting a pullback spot, so we're being careful. Gold kind of dipped there, but not a big dip. It's not a big dipper. Morning, Amelia. How are you today? Oops. Sorry. I had that on the wrong window. Where do you think we're going to go at the open? Less than 20 minutes till the open. Discord's dead too today. Nope, no signs of DDK. He took a shot at me in my Discord to somebody else privately. He said, piss on nonstop affiliate link Discords also. It gets old. It's not like I have constant links being posted. You know, I could set it up where it posted a new affiliate link every hour if I wanted to, but I never wanted to do that. It's going to do the hokey pokey and turn itself about. I mean, he's a contrarian. He likes to just go against whatever the mainstream is, no matter what it is. And, you know, he just. I don't know if he does that just to be a jerk or if he's just naturally like that. Yeah, gold moved well. Now it's been kind of blah the last hour or so. Hey, Ace. Not a lot of trading opportunities this morning so far. Pull back there on NQ. Have a great weekend, Robin. Oh, wow, NQ really pulled back there. I should have grabbed that purple, and I didn't. That was my mistake. Wow, really quick down move here. Biggest candle we've seen in literally hours. 14 and a half points there. So that was a missed opportunity. I had the purple, or you don't see purple. I need to change that. The bright red here on the NQ, and then a purple candle after, and that was an entry, an absolutely perfect entry. I mean, part of that to blame is the chop that we were in for so long. You kind of stopped trusting anything, but that was a perfect setup, 100%, and I missed it. Mind you, folks, to gore the like button if you haven't, as we head toward the bell. Hmm. Gold pulls back again. NQ pops a bit as the bell approaches. Ask not for whom the bell tolls. Little pop on NQ again. Little pop on NQ. So I'm going to be resetting up the charts that you guys see in the same way I see them on the new monitor. I've added some various coloring to it. And that the NQ gave me a signal, and again, I didn't take it, but I should have on the 2-minute chart. Good morning, Eddie. What do you want? Nice, JJR. Very nice. Yeah, I got a signal in the 2-minute, and I didn't take it. I need to wake up. These trades need to start becoming automatic for me when I see these various signals. I figured you meant micros. So NQ's pushing up here as we head toward the bell. Big push. Wow. Where the heck did that come from? Did we just hit high day? Yes. That was high day. Well, yeah. Do high day there before the bell. Up to 320.75. Nice, JJR. You're on top of it today.
Two minutes till the bell.
Now, are we going to crash at the open? There's a move down 20-some points right now. Now 30. Hits under EMA. Bounces a bit. Dow falling hard. ES falling hard. I got the Russell covered. Russell's falling hard. Morning, Crypticon. How are you? And Q's retreating back up. Cat, are you just going to sit there or are you going to take a trade? Oh, it keeps pushing back up. feel like it's falling is the direction it wants to go here, but yet not 100% confident on that. Dow, that's falling. There's NQ back up again. Sorry about the yawn. Fixing my sleep is on the agenda. Just everything's telling me to short here. Oh, well.
Order filled.
So I'm shorting here.
Order filled.
Took it off the table. I was a little bit hesitant, but I got 9.5 points there. We're now green on every account that I'm copy trading. I probably should have held for the full 20. Let's see if it gives it to me. I was in at 83. Did it go down to 63? It did not yet. So far, my exit was pretty good. So I no longer really look at the charts that you guys are seeing on screen. I'm looking at my other monitors, and that's where I'm making my decisions. You guys tell me what you want to see on that screen. I can go up to 8 charts on there. I can also do different time frames. Like what I'm using now is I'm looking at both the NQ on both the 3-minute and the 2-minute. I actually made that decision on the 2-minute. Continuing to drop here. Well, it's back down to where I got out. Let's see what happens. Thank you, Ace family. Maybe I shouldn't assume he's in the family. Yeah, now it's dropping. Yeah, I gotta learn to hold, but yet I was running into 100 EMA there, so I'm not unhappy with where I got out. But yeah, it could have been a much bigger trade there. And there it goes. I could have got 20 points. So now I'm looking for another trade on these funded accounts. I'm trading 2 funded accounts of 5 evals. Looking for, another trade that gives me, another win for at least 100. But I mean, at this time, you're looking for like 200. And if I get that, then I will switch to 2 different funded accounts. Because the goal is, $200 to $300 a day on each funded account. If I get more than that, I won't complain, but I want to build each of them. We're going to pop on NQ. I did go white. You don't see that white. I got to set up those charts with everything I'm now looking at. So when I say I see white, you have any clue what the heck I'm talking about. Two minutes, it's giving me a purple, but it's got 90 seconds on it yet. And Q the 3 is giving me an opposite signal, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So we'll see how it goes. Right now I got opposite signals firing on the 2 and the 3. So I'll have to see which one wants to win. I'm just going to sit back and watch and kind of learn. Gold was pushing down. And Q is trying to, seems like it wants to try and bounce. watching, chopping right now. $15-minute chart on the NQ looks interesting. Bitcoin with a big drop, trying to pop, gold pulling back. NQ continues to try and push down. Struggling with 100 EMA. Got purples on the 1 and the 2-minute chart. Gonna wait. I'm glad I waited. 1 minute would have failed me. That's why I really don't use the 1 minute. I'm using the 1 minute just as a look at. It's pretty. Need to wait for direction. Blue candle. Big pop. Wow. 19-point candle. 22-point candle. I don't know. I'm not 100% confident in that candle. Now I got the hiccups. Anyone grabbing anything here? I'm just sitting here, sitting back and watching. I was right not to trust that blue candle. It's also a big change in my trading as I've started figuring out what candles I want to trust and not trust. In the past, I would have just taken that with no discretion. Now I'm getting a second blue candle here. This one I'm more comfy with. We'll see how it finishes. It's got 2 minutes on it yet, and now it went away. Russell trying to pop up. Gold kind of showing hints that it wants to pop. So we saw a new all-time high after the bell, 320. 320 to be exact. Now, where does it want to go from here? I don't know where it's going. I only know where it's been. And drops hard. Hard drop down. Oh yeah, thanks for that reminder, John. We have University of Michigan Sentiment Preliminary coming up at the top of the hour. This is patience. It's not giving me entries I want, so I am not taking it. Gold's pushing up. And honestly, I'm looking at an absolute crap ton of charts, and I'm not seeing anything fun, really. You know, normally I say, wow, darn, I wish I would have had this chart up or that chart up, but I am not seeing like anything that would really tickle my fancy. Oh, hi, Tio. Sorry I missed you. I was just going to say, no Tio this morning, and then I realized you're sitting there. I didn't see any pineapples being thrown, so. That's unusual, Tio. Usually you're sneaking out the back. And keep trying to give me a sense of hope here for Pop, but I don't like it there. Not the towel, not the towel. Would anyone like to play a nice game of tic-tac-toe? Perhaps Pictionary. I'm bored right now. Ooh, well, there's the news. NQ popped. That was a nice little pop. Doesn't look like it's sustaining, though. It got beaten right back down. University of Michigan Senate preliminary comes in at 61.8. Forecast was 61.5. Gold trying to push up. Hello, MR. How are you? Dow's trying to pop. And it's been kind of a boring day. We were considering playing Pictionary. But Tio just kept guessing pineapples. Who lives a pineapple under the sea? Tio. Got an trust that blue candle on gold. Permission granted, Tio. 1 minute, 2 minute gave me a signal there and I didn't take it. Ugh. Gold trying to pop back up though. NQ falling.
Order filled.
We're long on gold. On one eval, we're not copy trading that. We're just on an eval. Eval. Not sure why I sounded so nasal. Eval. There it goes. Look at gold go. Go, 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 go.
Order filled.
Taking it off there for 20 ticks. 2 points on gold, $200 trade on a take profit eval. So that take profit eval was the one I did so badly on Wednesday when I accidentally entered extra contracts or whatever, and that's now recovered. It's back into green. And wow, did I get out at the right time? Look at that pullback. Awesome, John. Always nice when the bots agree with me. But wow, I got lucky on where I got out. I got out 1 tick from the top before it pulled back, and it would be back up just about at my entry now. And Q trying to bounce. Wow, gold, that candle turned purple. Just trying to creep back up. And Q's still not giving me anything I like. I don't like it. I don't love it. I don't want some more of it. Ace missed it. For a minute there, I thought you were doing your Fantasy Island impression. The train, boss, the train. I keep my stern letters to a minimum. But every now and then. That said, considering the short you just told me you made, Tio, perhaps you were on the receiving end of that strongly worded letter. Fun fact, Tio is actually 98. No, I'm kidding. No comment. No comment. I thank you all, by the way, for being on your best behavior yesterday when we had our guest here. Uh, Thank you, MR. I might try to do other live interviews like that because I really like the fact that, people ask good questions that I could pass along. So I might see if there's anyone else that's interested in doing that. Tio, are you adopted that you don't know your exact age? You were found on the side of the road. I think all ticks are kind of nervous. They never know when they're going to be stepped on or squashed. Gold pushed back down hard. NQ going down hard. Crude's popping. ES coming down. Dow coming down. Russell coming down. Silver coming down. It's just getting annoying yet. Bitcoin coming down. Everything's coming down, down, down. Down, down, down in a burning ring of fire. Oops. So IQ's fallen over 100 points from its high. Possible bounce area here. That's an interesting bounce. Things that make you go, Blue candle now on the 3. I got one on the 2 as well. Hesitated, did not take it. Let's see. Glad I didn't take it. Or at least I was for a second. Let me see. I got 21 seconds to decide whether or not I want to go long.
Order filled.
We're long. Putting my target on the 9 EMA. It looks like it wants to come down on me. Maybe not. Bouncing. Come on. There it goes. Got within a couple ticks of my target. There. Ah! What the hell? Got within a couple ticks of my target and then shot down to stop me out. Damn. I didn't see that coming. Literally within one tick of where my target was, and then shot down and stopped me out. Red on the day now on 2 fundeds and 3 evals. Not by a lot, less than $100. I was going to take it off there. I should have. Darn it. Wow. One tick difference between a win and a loss there. And that's why top Republican on House China Committee objects to resumption of NVIDIA H20 chip shipments to China in letter to U.S. Commerce Secretary Lufnick. Wow, NQ's really falling now. I'm sure Nvidia is falling. You can get pineapple chips. Bare-baked, crunchy, simple pineapple chips. $4.99. NQ try to pop back up gold with a possible signal. Went away as soon as I said it. RJ will be back the final week of July, July 28th. We may all not be back together until like October or something. That said, everybody needs to make sure they are here on the 2nd of September. It's a Tuesday. It is our stream anniversary. So I know a couple people have asked about, answer your question, Amar, 4 years. I know some people have asked about Funded Next, and this is probably why I'll never deal with them. They've contacted multiple affiliates wanting to buy their way into the top 3 of their rankings. They start off the conversation by saying they want to be number 1 or number, in the top 3 of the rankings, and they're willing to, to buy that spot. So if you ever see Funded Next in a top spot on an affiliate's rankings, you can assume that they bought that spot, and that affiliate or whoever's ranking them was willing to let them pay their way to get there. Hard to believe I've been doing this almost 4 years. I have a goal, and I'm not going to force it, but I have a goal to have payouts by that date. On the live streams, CFT was on my first stream. John DeFore came in just like a couple weeks after. I start trying to push back up here. Ace and RJ found me about 6 months after I started. 6 to 8 months after I started. Gold pushing up. Four, John. Yeah, CFT was an absolutely huge supporter from the very beginning. And Gabs from Earn the Trade, he's the one that helped me learn how to live stream and how to use the software and stuff. Yeah, the guy that runs the Earn the Trade Discord. Yeah, he's a really good guy. He still doesn't want to come up. Remember that Bolinox 91% ends tonight if anybody's interested in it. blue candle. I need to see it get through the 9. It has on the 2-minute and the 3-minute. It's still got over 2 minutes to go. What are they saying? Let me ask. Greg Trades YM is usually my NinjaTrader expert. Now that Matt LaRocco's gone, maybe I see if he also knows about 1UP, so maybe he might have a couple answers. Big candle here. I want to say it's going to pull back before going, so I'm not going to take it. We'll see if I'm wrong. So far, I look wrong. I was wrong. Well, maybe 5, 6. It's not really going. Just ask Greg on the Discord, John. See if he says anything. Yeah, look, so far I was right. NQ did pull back. What about 6 points and then pull back? No, correct. There's not. So you don't see it, but I got an alert on the 2-minute chart that it wanted to pull back, which is why I did not take that blue candle. I could have got 7 points before it pulled back, but normally I go for 10 at the very least. John, you did sign the rhythmic agreements before trying to connect with NT, right? Okay, so this is what Greg says. NT natively works with one up, no patch needed. It can often take more than one attempt to connect. Oh wait, hold on. They might be the okay. Wait, he says. Oh wait, you said funded. Sorry, they might need to be on a different rhythmic server. So what are you? Did you switch rhythmic servers between the eval and the funded? Rhythmic server needs to be either MES Capital or Rhythmic 01. It depends. I'm gonna tag you in this conversation here on Discord, John. Huh. You have two. Is there a reason you have two different Discord accounts, John? There's two cage rats. And are you able to connect with our trader? Did you check what server you're connecting to, John? All right. And you're still doing absolutely nothing exciting. How's everyone finishing up? Or I should say, how's everyone at this point? Red, green, somewhere in between. Still trying to trickle up. I like it, but I don't love it. So I don't want some more of it. Nice, Corinne. Very nice. Awesome. And excellent, Crip. Glad to hear you got goal. It's a great day, John. USC or anybody, do you want me to leave the charts up after we're done? Or just close it out? Alrighty. Looks like the week's going to end in a whimper. I'll continue to trade after I feed the cat. I can't. Yeah. Day is ending with a whimper. And right now I am slightly red, but it's under $100 red. Uh, get a bunch of baseball card videos recorded. Do some chart studying. Do some cleaning. Do some sleeping. So we now know Friday is Amelia's trash day. We'll have to make sure RJ is aware of that for his board. Oh, wow, you have 2 trash days? Wish I had 2 trash days. All right, we've reached the end of our time together for this week. I do want to thank everyone for joining me today. We will be back Monday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Time for another great week and day of trading action. I hope everybody has a very good weekend, and we'll see you then. Bye.